to the J&J Arcade Cast, episode 4. Can you believe that? We're 4 episodes deep.
Yeah, it's going to be like 4 hours by the end of this.
It is. My name is Joshua Cady. As always, my co-host here,
Johnny Vasquez.
Welcome back, buddy. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty darn good.
Good, man. It's been a good week for me.
It's been a little off for me.
Why?
Because it's Monday.
It is Monday.
It is Monday.
We usually do this on Sunday.
We usually do.
Our schedules got a little mixed up.
Yep.
It's a Monday. Never mind. My day's going to bed.
Yep. It's one of those Mondays, right? But hey, it's gotten better. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm recording an episode of the J&J Arcade Cast.
Oh, I feel so good to be back.
Yep.
I feel like the weeks just seem so much like longer because I'm just waiting for Sunday. I guess technically Monday this week.
Yep.
Just to record.
You're just waiting
episode.
for that 1 hour we get to record and talk about video games.
It's such a good hour.
It's the best hour.
Well, today, Johnny, we're going to talk about a little bit about ourselves, like always. The Last of Us is in the news today, but not as you think it would be.
Ooh.
Yeah, some exciting stuff. It's the Xbox 360's 15-year anniversary yesterday, actually. So we're going to talk about our experiences.
So it's older than you are.
It's almost older. I'm 15 and a half, actually.
Oh, wow.
So
it's incredible.
it's a good time. We got the Smash Melee tournament in the news that Johnny's going to talk to us about later.
Yep.
And then we have the Game Awards coming up December 10th, I believe.
Yep, I believe that is the correct date.
And we're going to pick our votes for who we think should win in each category. We want to hear from you guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, throw your nominees, your choices in the comments. If you're not, head to our Facebook page.
Yeah, we do have a Facebook page.
You should, and just leave us a comment like, "Hey, game of the year. I think it should be this person or this game." You know.
Yeah, we have a Facebook page. Yep.
We'd love to hear from you guys.
Yep. And Twitter as well, and Instagram and all that stuff.
Yeah, it turns out we do have Instagram this whole time.
We do have an Instagram.
So
we actually found that.
I was so wrong last week. Anyways, let's get right into it. Johnny, so the first question of the day. In a world where video games don't exist, what would you do? Where would you be without video games?
Where would I be without video games?
If tomorrow the video games just fell off the face of the earth, what would you do?
I don't know what I'd do. Honestly, that's such an odd question because video games has been such like an important and integral part of my life and like daily schedule, I guess, which is, I don't know if that's healthy. Anyway,
it's fine. We all do it.
I don't know where I'd be because like someone, I feel like I'd just be like sitting around for so much time.
I feel like you'd be like, I don't know, maybe like an all-star athlete somewhere.
Really? You think I'd be an all-star athlete?
No.
I could have been.
Yeah, we all
if I wouldn't have taken an arrow to the knee or whatever.
Damn.
I know.
Wait.
Damn arrows to the knees.
It happens.
Yeah,
it happens to the best of us.
Wow. Wait a minute.
Jinx.
We did not script that, by the way.
Yeah, we did.
That kind of just happened.
No, we scripted that.
Where would I be without video games?
Yeah, give us a real answer.
Oh man, see that's hard though.
It is hard. It's like imagining a world that would never exist.
All right. I feel like I would be so bored that eventually one day I'd just be sitting down and I would just decide to go for a run. And I would keep running.
Just like Forrest Gump.
And I would run across America.
Wait a second.
And I would grow a beard.
Wait a second.
And then one day I would just decide to stop running. And there'd be a gang of people following me as we're running in the middle of Arizona somewhere.
I feel like I've heard this somewhere.
You might have. There was a book about it, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll just run and grow a beard and be on the news and stuff, and maybe gather enough money to create this thing called the Atari. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That'd be me, the runner.
The runner.
The runner.
Johnny the runner.
Vasquez.
I like that.
That's me, man.
Interesting. It's been a weird start of the show already. We got weird way too fast.
Joshua, if there was a world with no video games, where would you be?
Well, I know exactly where I would be.
Where would you be?
I'd probably still be right here, honestly.
Really?
I would just be way more into movies and TV shows.
That's
right?
true.
Because that still exists.
Yeah.
Because there's no way in hell I go to a gym or become the running man.
Just become the runner?
Yeah, the runner. I'm not doing that.
I don't know. I mean, you might see me on the news and get inspired to go running.
Probably not.
No? Okay,
no.
cool.
Actually, I could probably tell you 100% that would not happen.
You'd just be super into movies and TV.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of movies that I haven't seen in my life that more than less like popular movies that people are always like, oh my God, you remember that one part in that one movie? I was like, no, because I never saw it.
So just to veer off, like kind of on subject, but off topic. Is there like one specific movie that people are always talking about that you've never seen?
Yes.
What is that movie?
The Matrix series.
I've also never seen The Matrix.
That's not that weird, right?
Yeah, I mean,
like, there's a lot of classic movies that I also haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of any off the top of my head. Like Rudy, I don't know, like the football movie. You know,
does it have a dog in it?
I don't think so. I think that's Air Bud.
Okay.
I have seen Air Bud though. God, I love Air Bud.
I've never heard of the movie Rudy.
Yeah, it's like Rudy, and there's like some more classic movies back in the day. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, everybody's seen that movie." I'm like, "No, actually, I haven't."
Not me. I'm the one person who hasn't.
I'm the one person that hasn't seen it. You know.
So if it weren't for video games taking all your time, you'd be way more into cinema. Huh?
I think so. I like movies a lot. You like movies a lot.
Yeah,
anyways.
we've watched movies once or twice together.
Yeah, at least once.
Yeah.
I remember a special Halloween movie we saw.
A very special Halloween movie that a gang of people got to watch with us.
Yeah. So, I'll tell the story. It's fine.
Go ahead.
It's fine. So, all right, picture this. It's a world in 2020 where COVID took over the world. Anyways, it's Halloween 2020. We were all like, let's watch some scary movies. So we had all of our friends over, whatever, here at the
a few
house.
friends. There's like 10 of us.
There was 10 of us.
Don't tell anyone though.
Okay. Wait.
Okay.
And we all were like, oh, what should we watch? What should we watch? And we each had our own idea, which is fine. But Johnny was just pressing for this movie. What was it called?
It's called Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat. That was a movie that we picked.
First of all, we all named a movie and put it on a wheel.
That's right. We did.
Okay, we put it
wheel.
on a wheel. And I said before we spun that wheel, I said, Destiny has it. Okay, we're going to watch Trick or Treat tonight.
And we did.
And
somehow our virtual wheel spin landed on Trick or Treat, which is a dumb name for the movie. But
it's Trick or Treat, just an R.
Just R.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, if you have not seen it, don't waste your time. There's just a lot of
Excuse
titties.
You.
I don't know. There was titties here, titties there. Every other scene was a sex scene. Nothing was scary about it.
What are you talking?
And you made the whole room very uncomfortable for Halloween. And we are all very thankful for that.
Listen, I hadn't seen the movie since 2008, okay? There are 2 pairs of boobs. I didn't know. It's a good Halloween movie. If you ask 9 out of 10 people, the one person that says it's bad is Joshua, because everyone else in the room that saw that movie was like, "Hey, good movie choice, Johnny. You're picking the Christmas movie."
Literally, no one said that.
Yeah, dude. Michael said it. Sam said it. Angelica said it. Lauren said it. Okay. Yeah. Come on now.
Anyways, Halloween was ruined. Everybody felt very uncomfortable.
No, it was
Too many
not
titties
ruined.
in the movie.
Oh
it was
my God.
strange.
We had cupcakes.
We did have cupcakes. It was a great night.
Yes.
We'll have to do it again next year.
Sure.
I'm picking the movie.
I'll pick the movie.
You're not picking the movie.
I already know what movie we're watching.
Trick or Treat 2. Revenge of the Titties. Oh, God. We got to get off this topic. All right, Johnny. Excuse me. Let's talk about games that you didn't think you'd like, but you did end up liking them.
Whew. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's like, I feel like I don't like a lot of games.
There's not a lot of games that you don't like, or
yeah, okay, I don't dislike a lot of games.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like,
was there like a game that you picked up that you were kind of like iffy on? You're like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, and you ended up just falling in love with it.
do you want me to be honest with you?
Yeah. Let me hear.
I was very, very like wary of playing Call of Duty.
Which one?
Just in general, like
Just in the series in general.
Yeah, the series in general. My first Call of Duty was Black Ops. I'd always had it available to me to play the games, but I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like it. You know, it didn't seem fun to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't think I would like the Call of Duty series, or I mean Black Ops in particular. But actually, Black Ops ended up being probably one of my most favorite games of all time.
And why is that?
I mean, why isn't it?
I mean, I think I know why it's your favorite series.
I mean, because of zombies.
Exactly.
Obviously, zombies is so good in the original Black Ops, and the stories are really good. Most of the Call of Duty stories are good, and multiplayer was a lot of fun. That was like the first game that I got really into multiplayer in. So, yeah, that I guess to be frank, I guess Call of Duty Black Ops was like the first game that I got to play in the Call of Duty series. I didn't think I would like it, but I actually ended up loving it, and I'm still playing Call of Duty to this day.
Yeah, you actually started playing the new one just a couple days ago, right?
Just a couple days ago, I actually got into it. Josh and I played some zombies on his stream.
So we heard my review.
Yeah.
Let's hear your review now. What do you think of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War?
It's very nice.
All right, short and sweet, straight to the point there. I like it.
I think it's a fine game.
It's a fine game. Okay, let's talk about zombies in particular, because that's your favorite mode, right?
Yes, absolutely my favorite mode. I think I think it's good. I think they innovated well with a lot of things. They added a lot of new things. That's fun, and it's actually really hard. It's like not easy.
It is hard.
It's not easy.
Being cheesy.
It's not easy being greasy. Anyway,
all right.
It's not easy. It's I'm excited to see what they do with it after this like initial map.
Yeah, that's the only bad part. I feel like the zombie map burnout is real, man.
Yeah, because it's not that big. It's like it's bigger than
it was cool.
Yeah.
Like when you first play, I was like, holy crap, this thing is really sweet. The map is sweet, has some nostalgia feel to it, but it's so innovative and different from all the other ones. I'm gonna enjoy playing this map, which I did.
Yep.
But now since we're like a week, 2 weeks into it, it's the only map there is, which
but
I'm getting a little tired of.
Eventually they'll add more, and I'm glad that they're like taking their time with it and really putting a lot of effort into it, because this zombies launch is infinite times better than the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 zombies.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Call of Duty Black Ops 4, so I didn't really play it a whole lot. I really played for Blackout, so I didn't really touch zombies. So
yeah, because you were one of those guys.
I was, but that was the one that they had like the Titanic on it, right?
Yeah, like I said, just a really rough start for that game. It's good to see that they've kind of gone back to their roots as far as zombies is concerned with this new game, but they've added some new things to freshen things up.
Yeah, they really have. I'm excited. I think they're adding new maps. What?
Yes,
the 10th?
They're definitely they're supposed to add a whole bunch of new stuff on the 10th.
I think so. There is a lot of stuff coming to the game on the 10th. If you guys haven't played it yet, I suggest it. I'll say it. I think it's a good game.
Yeah, I agree, and I also need more friends that have it. So
why?
Because I don't get to play it with anyone.
Okay.
I mean, when are you ever gonna play games again?
I play all the time.
Okay, well you don't let me know. So
all right, next time I play, I'll tell you.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Anyway, Joshua, a game that you didn't think you would like, but actually end up loving.
I have one in mind actually, and it's a game that we talked about before in
Is it
earlier
Halo?
episodes. It's not Halo.
Did you play Halo?
I did not play Halo
God
yet.
damn it.
But my friend texted me. He's like, "Hey, I don't care what you do. I don't care how you can make it happen. Stream Halo, and I'll watch it." I said, "All right, fine."
All right.
So Halo stream coming soon. Twitch.tv/boss_7.
Go ahead and subscribe, follow, all that good stuff.
Yeah, why not? But that's not the game we're talking about. So, the game that I really did not think I was gonna like, but I do secretly love it, the Assassin's Creed series.
Just the whole series.
The whole series. I mean, I'm only 4 games deep.
Yep.
But as of now,
That's a lot of game though.
It's still a lot of games
game.
to say that I like the series.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said earlier episodes, I waited until this year to start playing them.
Yep.
And what year did the first game come out? Like 2007?
A long time ago.
It's been like 13 years.
It's been a
right?
long time.
I'm gonna Google it. Assassins. By the way, I'm a really terrible typer.
Oh yeah, you should see us trying to type in descriptions for our videos and such.
Wow, look, it came out November 13, 2007.
Wow, were you alive?
Yes, I was alive.
You were alive then? Well, I don't remember that.
2007?
I don't remember
You
that.
were at least what, like 1 or 2?
I had to have been like 1 or 2. I don't know. I've slept since then. I don't know.
Once or twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to say that's probably one of the game that, not necessarily I didn't think I wouldn't like. I just waited very long to play it because I was like, I'm kind of on the fence about it. I don't think I'm going to love it, but I may not hate it. So this year I was just like, I need a good single player game to pick up. And I picked it up. Assassin's Creed 1 was terrible, but Assassin's Creed 2 really made me fall in love with the series. I highly enjoyed it. I'll probably keep playing it. I'm not going to play Valhalla anytime soon, but I'll get there eventually.
I mean, you could.
I mean, I guess technically I could because their storylines don't really...
No. This is supposed to be like a completely new game from what I understand. I'm not going to play it because I played Assassin's Creed 3 and it gave me nightmares.
Assassin's Creed 3?
Yeah, that's the Revolutionary War one.
That's the next game I'm playing,
I had some really vivid Revolutionary War memories, man.
Why?
Because you're gonna think this is crazy.
I already do.
Okay. I believe that at one point in my life, I had ancestors who fought in the Revolutionary War, and I dreamt their memories because I had the most. I was scared, man. I was talking to my mom about it. I was like, I'm having the most vivid Revolutionary War dreams, and I think I need to stop playing this.
Maybe you had some ancestors try to reach out and Johnny,
and
listen.
like, listen, this is what actually happened.
This is what actually happened.
I had the most like in-depth, vivid dreams, man. It's crazy, and I don't really tell people that very often, but I guess
You just told everybody.
all 3 people that are going to this episode are gonna get to hear my crazy dreams. It's weird, man. I don't know.
You know, I actually don't remember any of my dreams. Is that weird?
That's probably weird.
I probably have a problem.
Maybe they don't have that much of an impact on you. Maybe like you and I are like different people. You know, like I have very vivid, like
That makes sense.
in-depth dreams, and maybe you
And I don't, because I'm already living the dream.
You're living the dream.
Damn, the J&J Arcade Cast.
Living the dream. We're gonna get tattoos.
Who would have thought?
Living the dream.
Living the dream. J&J Arcade Cast.
That's funny.
That's great. All right, Johnny.
What's up?
Think about a game that holds really hard or heavy in your heart. A game that made you cry. The storyline was just so... It just made you cry.
You go first.
You want me to go
I
first?
want you to go first.
So the game that really just, I don't know if it really brought me to actual like crying, like I can't sleep for like 3 days because I'm so upset. But one game that really was just like, oh god, tearjerker for me, The Last of Us.
Oh really?
The first Last of Us game.
Never played it.
Okay. Well, it's a PS3 classic, man.
Okay.
Once you get your PlayStation 5, which we'll talk about later because I'm still really upset about it. We're like, what, a week into the launch, still don't have one.
Something like that.
Whatever. But The Last of Us, man, it's such a good storyline game. From the very second the game starts, it just attacks your little heart, man. It attacks straight to the emotions. I won't spoil it for you.
I mean,
because the game's only been out for like 10 years.
Yeah, you can spoil it. It's fine.
All right, so
I'm definitely gonna spoil the game that I'm gonna talk about.
Okay, that's fine. So the game opens up, right? You're Joel, the main character.
Yep.
And there's like zombie outbreak, whatever. The very first, like, I gotta say, it's like 20 minutes of the game. His daughter actually dies.
What in the world? I thought the girl was his daughter.
No, but he takes her in as a daughter.
Oh man.
Right. Then you go on trying to save the universe because her blood is like resistant to the zombie outbreak, and it's a long story. But if you haven't played it yet, I'm sorry I spoiled that for you, but
it's fine. Just go play it.
You gotta play it.
It's a good game anyway.
But yeah, I had to say that game just really it hurts, man. In the very ending, you're like, is he gonna do it? And then I won't tell you the rest. But
and then he does it.
You have to play the game. Does he do it?
He does it. He cuts the cake.
Oh no, he did not cut the cake.
He didn't cut the cake. It wasn't his birthday.
It might have been his birthday, but who knows?
Okay, it's fine.
But that's mine,
Yeah.
What about you? What's your game?
What about me? No,
a game that just made you cry.
Well, it's not the first game in a series, but the third.
The third game.
Gears of War 3.
Gears of War 3.
Gears of War
3.
I
played 1 and 2. I never
you
made
haven't
to 3.
played 3. Well, you're about to hear a little bit about Gears of War 3.
Go ahead and spoil it for me.
Yep.
Why not? I don't care.
So you know how you play as Marcus Phoenix, right?
I remember Marcus.
He's the main character.
Yeah.
Do you remember his friend Dom?
I remember Dom.
Well,
good guy Dom.
Yep. Well, in Gears of War 2, Dom's wife dies.
I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dom's wife dies. He's really messed up about it. Yep. And in Gears 3, you get to see like the progression of like the stages of grief and whatever.
Okay.
So he's very sad and gloomy throughout the like about three quarters of the game. He's just and so there's this part in the game where the humans get overrun by the locusts or like the bad guys or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And they're all around him, and there's this big gas tank or whatever. Well, Dom gets into like a big tank, and he drives. And he's driving, and Marcus sees Dom and where he's going. He's headed straight for that gas tank, and you hear Marcus like, "No, Dom!" And as Dom's driving, he's like, "I'm coming, Maria, I'm coming!" And then he drives into the gas tank, and then the tank explodes. And do you know what song plays as this is happening?
In the arms.
No, it's actually even better.
Oh wow.
Mad World by Gary Jules.
No, it doesn't.
I'm serious.
Really?
It plays as, and I'm sitting here like I don't even know how old I was, but
I at least
like
2.
I remember holding the controller in my hand and it just dropped, and I was stunned. It was so beautiful. Like everything was timed so well. That is like probably as far as gaming moments is like in a story, that's like my number one like favorite memory of like a gaming moment that really like just had so much impact on me, because he was such a prominent character throughout like the first 3 games.
He was. I mean, the first 2 that I played.
Mm-hmm. And then he sacrifices himself so everyone else can, get out, and it gets real rough after that. It's just a rough game.
I did not know that game went that deep.
Mm-hmm. It goes deep
because the first 2 games it really doesn't. I'm very real.
I mean, with like the death of Dom's wife Maria, yeah. but that's about it.
Yeah.
And then like the Carmine's dying.
I definitely remember that.
Okay, whatever.
100%. I actually just played those games this year too.
Really? No, those are good games. We could play Gears of War 3 together. Actually,
all right, let's do it.
We could.
I'm down. Whenever you buy your PC, let's do it.
All right, for sure.
So like tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow or something.
I have nothing going on tomorrow. I'll just call in.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, let's get into some gaming news.
All right.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is The Last of Us, the tear jerker of a game.
But you didn't cry though.
Well, I might.
Okay. In
this new HBO series.
Wow.
HBO has greenlit The Last of Us TV show, and I am ecstatic.
Ecstatic.
That's right. I really think, I mean, HBO, obviously they do a great job with all their shows. Game of Thrones, The Sopranos. That's the only two I can think of off the top of my head.
Those are the only two that matter, I guess, right?
Honestly.
Oh, they made Deadwood. Did you ever watch Deadwood?
I never heard of it.
It's like this old Western type show. It's really
Western?
Good. It's like, it's not a Western, but it's like, you know, like the gold miners, you know?
Sure. I know gold
like
miners.
back, like the, you know, like in like California, those dudes would go and they would look in the river for gold, and
there's just a bunch of hippies in California.
Not in the 1800s.
Okay.
Anyway, it's a show based in the 1800s, and there's like a little town called Deadwood. It's like, it's cool. You should watch it. It's old, but yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, you know, whenever The Last of Us rolls around, I'll reactivate my HBO, whatever it is.
Absolutely.
There's no other show worth watching.
HBO Max.
HBO Max
has some good stuff on there. Anyway.
Yeah, The Last of Us. And someone who hasn't played the game yet, is this something you're excited for? Do you feel like you need to play the games first?
See, so I might need to play the games first, but maybe they'll make it to where it's like you don't really need to play the games to watch it, because if they're making a show based on the game, I think they're gonna try and attract a broader audience, because not everyone plays video games.
Well, they should.
So yes, they should. They absolutely should. But not everyone plays video games. A part of me is worried that it's gonna be like a Walking Dead-esque show.
That's what I was kind of thinking while we were reading that little article. But even The Walking Dead was good. I didn't
for the
finish
first 5 seasons. Yeah,
I watched the first 5 episodes.
Nice.
And I was like, wow, this game or this show sucks.
It's good for the first 5 seasons, but then it just gets tired anyway.
But yeah, I'm excited. I feel like it'll do it justice like The Witcher did for Netflix, and there's another show. Assassin's Creed. Hopefully does for Netflix.
Yeah.
But The Last of Us on HBO, it could be a good time. I'm excited for it. I'll watch it. Let us know on Facebook or on the YouTube comments. Let us know if you're excited for it. I mean, I am. So.
I'm also excited. It's a good time to be a gamer and to love to watch TV shows.
Good God, yeah.
Because there's The Witcher, Assassin's Creed's coming out, and you have the Last of Us, and there's so many good gaming movies, which we kind of talked about.
We did talk about a few gaming movies. I don't know if there's anything new upcoming that we just.
As far as movies?
Yeah.
I mean, the only one I can think of is the Mortal Kombat movie.
Oh, that's right.
But that's it, though.
Well, still, that could be good, too.
It's going to be good.
It will be good.
It's going to be good.
I mean, it has to be good. After all the failed attempts.
The 2 failed attempts.
Okay,
it's going to be good, though.
All right. So yesterday, which would have been our regular recording days, but we couldn't get to it.
How dare you?
Yesterday was the Xbox 360 15-year anniversary.
Wow.
What a time, man. Can you believe it's already 15 years since it launched?
15 years ago. That's a long time ago.
How old were you 15 years ago?
Like, actually, how old was I?
Yeah, that's way too much math for you.
I think it was
6. You're 6?
Maybe. Wait.
Wow, that's crazy.
15 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah, you're 6.
I think, yeah.
Because you're 21 now, right?
The Xbox didn't come out 15 years ago, did it?
It did.
The Xbox 360.
Xbox 360 came out 15 years ago. Can you believe that?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I must have been like 6 or 7.
That is crazy.
That's insanity.
That's so crazy.
My goodness.
You were barely old enough to understand what's going on.
I know. What came out at launch with the 360? Was it Halo 3 was their big launch title, right?
I think it was. I'll have to double check.
Yeah,
but because obviously we were young.
Yeah, I mean you were like 30, but
okay.
I was like 7.
Waiting for that to happen. Yeah, it was a big console in my life. I feel like.
Yeah, and mine as well. That was like I could argue that's the console that really got me into video games, like good video games. Like, of course I had the GameCube and whatever, but that was like kid games, like.
Yeah.
And of course I play like Smash Bros and stuff on there, but the 360 introduced me to games that I would essentially enjoy for the rest of my life. So
the 360 was such a great console. It was a great time in our lives. It really what the console that really threw multiplayer like out there with Xbox Live.
Yep.
It kind of made it popular.
I mean, so they had done Xbox Live with the original Xbox, but it was not. It's not great.
It wasn't the same to me, you know.
Absolutely.
I feel like the Xbox 360 just took it and just ran with like the party system and the actual Xbox Live service, which was superior at the time.
Yep.
From over
Which
PlayStation.
still is superior.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Microsoft doesn't listen to your conversations. Okay.
That's
all.
true.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just gonna drop this mic.
Just drop it.
It's over.
I understand. But I'm hopefully the next console, the Xbox Series X, holds up to the Xbox 360. In my opinion, one of the best consoles. That Xbox
absolutely.
has. If not of all time.
Of all time, one
Not
of the
of
best
all time,
consoles.
but, like,
Some of
top three.
let's talk about some like the key games, right, that came out for the 360. Like, can you think of any?
That came out for exactly the 360 time? No.
But like throughout the 360's lifespan, you know,
God,
like in the last 15 years, do you remember any games that you really liked?
I really can't remember anything.
You can't remember anything?
Because I just played Call of Duty when I was a kid. You know, that's all I really played. I remember I played like Call of Duty. Was it 4? And then I played. That's all I really played was Call of Duty.
Fusion Frenzy 2 came out on.
I didn't play
on
it
the 360.
I played the first one on the original Xbox.
Well, you could play Fusion Frenzy on the original or on the 360.
That's true.
So
And I probably did.
But yeah, so they had Halo 3.
I didn't play it.
It's okay. I'll talk about it.
Well, Xbox Game Pass for PC actually just has now all of the Halo games finally.
They do have all the Halos.
They finally completed the series, I think, yesterday.
Wow.
So now I can go back and play them now.
Are they crossplay? Could we play them together?
You know, I don't know. That's a very good question. Maybe we can play them together.
Yeah, that'd be good. We
Anyways.
should do that. Anyway, but they had Halo Reach, Halo ODST, any of like the good Halo games. I would even argue Halo 4 is a good Halo game, even though it was arguable. But you know, the 360 had a lot of good things going for it, and all those the first console to have Minecraft on console.
That's true.
Yep.
It was the Minecraft Xbox 360 edition.
Yep, which was before PlayStation.
And it sold like crazy.
Sold like crazy. Do you know why?
Still
Because
sells.
not all 6-year-olds had a PC.
That's very true.
And all 6-year-olds watched YouTube videos.
That is very true.
Which is why it sold so well.
Every 6-year-old that had an Xbox had Minecraft.
Exactly. I was one of those.
I know.
I think I was like 9 or something, but still.
It's still.
Me and my little brother Roman played Minecraft for days at a time.
Just way too much.
No.
Okay.
I'd say just enough. It made me into the man I am today.
Minecraft did.
Minecraft made me
got
into
you
the
out
man
there
I am
just
today.
mining away.
Minecraft Steve.
Wow. No, we're not going to talk about Minecraft Steve anymore. All right. Let's jump to the big topic for today. The Game Awards.
All right.
We're going to talk about a few categories. We're not going to talk or hit every category because there's some that we just don't really pay attention to.
Okay.
So we're going to hit the main categories that we feel like we can have an impact on.
Yeah.
But how this is going to go down is I'm going to say the category, the nominees, then we're just going to have a small discussion about who we think should win that category. And I'm actually going to vote for our whatever we pick. I'm already logged in. I'm going to vote. If you guys want to vote, it's thegameawards.com/nominees. Log in with Gmail, Facebook, Twitter. Go cast your vote and then watch it. See if your votes win.
Yeah. Sure.
So first up, Mr. Johnny here. The best esports game.
Okay.
You have Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Oh, wow.
Counter-Strike Global Offense.
Okay.
Fortnite.
Is it offense or offensive?
Oh, it is offensive. I'm an idiot.
I'm
I can't
offended
read.
that you thought it was offense and not offensive.
I'm so sorry.
Color me offended.
Okay. Fortnite, League of Legends, and Valorant. This is the best esports game.
Yes.
What do you think?
So this is tough because, like as you know, I'm a big fan of Counter Strike.
Yes, you are. Every time you come over, you just have to play it.
I have to play Counter Strike at least one time. I'm probably gonna play it right after the podcast.
Just one little match of.
I gotta play some Counter Strike because I really do enjoy playing Counter Strike. But I played so much Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer.
That's true.
We have played so many games of Search and Destroy and yelled at so many people.
Yes, we did. We yelled at a lot of people.
I have lost years of my life stressing over Call of Duty games.
That's so true. We did.
But something always kept me coming back. And honestly, like all those other games like Fortnite and Valorant, like, yeah, I tried them,
Yeah.
but that nothing is going to compare to the competitiveness of a good Call of Duty lobby, like a good Search and Destroy lobby where you have all your friends and you're all talking and communicating, Nothing will compare to that to me.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like the way you put that.
Yeah.
That's not my vote, though.
Really?
I really voted for Valorant on this one.
I knew you would.
I
knew you
loved
would.
Valorant when it first came out. I don't play it as much now. But when it first came out and they had their rank mode, I grinded the crap out of it.
Really?
I got all the way up to gold 3, not to brag or anything.
I don't even know what that means.
I couldn't get out of gold though, so I stopped playing.
Well,
And none of my friends played. None of you guys had a PC.
Yeah.
I couldn't play with anybody. The only person I wanted to play was Bradley, but Bradley was god awful. Hope you're listening.
come on, Bradley, pick it up.
Pick it up, all right. But if I had to vote, I mean, it's a hard vote between Modern Warfare and Valorant because we did play a lot of Modern Warfare, and I love Modern Warfare. I watch esports. I watch the Call of Duty esports. I don't watch Valorant esports. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just so much fun to watch Call of Duty, though, right?
Because that's just what we know.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Valorant it really made a staple with their first game. You know, it's kind of crazy.
Maybe when I pick up a PC, you and I can play some Valorant.
We'll play it. So if we had to choose, because I'm gonna vote right now,
Okay.
Call of Duty or Valorant.
I mean, see, this is rough because you like Valorant. That was your pick.
I do like a good discussion, though. You know.
And yeah, a good discussion is good. So, if it's you and I voting, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say I wasn't too big into Valorant.
Understandable.
The couple of games that I played, I'm not very good at it. It kind of reminds me of like a futuristic Counter-Strike, but it didn't play it didn't play as well. Or actually, Counter-Strike plays like garbage, but still,
It does.
It doesn't play as. I didn't have as much fun playing it. So, I am gonna have to say Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Well, let's go for that.
Because I have so many good memories playing that game with all my buddies.
We
So,
did. It was fun.
It was fun.
That's our vote. There we
go.
go. Thanks for casting your vote. Ba-boom.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That's what's winning just because of us.
Just because of us. We're the reason why it's going to win.
We are.
Okay, next category, you got the best debut game.
Uh-oh. What's this?
It's for the best debut game created by a new independent studio. So we have Carrion from Phobia Game Studios, Mortal Shell by Cold Symmetry, Raji, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Raji, an ancient epic from Notting Head Games, and Rookie maybe. I don't know if I'm pronouncing these okay. Rookie maybe from Polygon Treehouse and Phasmophobia from Kinetic Games.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you, Joshua.
I'm here.
I've only out of these games that you've laid out in front of me, I've only played Phasmophobia.
Yeah, same. That's an easy vote for us.
Yeah, that's an easy vote. It's gonna be Phasmophobia. It's a fun game. It's scary.
It's very scary. I love it. I love watching Twitch streams on it because they're hilarious.
Watching
People
gameplay,
get
it's
very
real fun.
scared. It's funny to me. It's an easy pick.
That's an easy pick. Yeah, like they blew up, and the game is going to continue to do well as long as people
I think so.
like Markiplier are playing it or whatever.
And maybe when we launch our YouTube channel with the gaming playlist,
We can play some
Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, and some other stuff too.
And some other stuff.
Stay
Why not?
tuned.
Stay tuned. Coming soon. All right, easy category.
Yep.
All right, next is the content creator of the year.
Yeah.
For a streamer or content creator who has made an important and positive impact on the community in 2020. We got Alana Pierce, J. Ann Lopez, Nick Merckx, Tim the Tatman, or Valkyrie with 100 Thieves. What do you think?
I mean, it's gonna be Tim the Tatman, right?
God,
It has to be Tim the Tatman.
I really love Tim the Tatman, but I also really like Nick Merckx and Valkyrie.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I really do love them.
I think out of everyone here, Tim the Tatman is not only the funniest,
He is pretty funny.
not only the most likable.
He is very likable.
He does the most things on his YouTube channel and his Twitch streams.
That's true.
I literally watched a 3-hour Tim the Tatman Twitch stream. Okay, and it was just him opening packs of Pokemon cards.
Yeah, he is pretty great.
I just the guy's likable. I don't even like Pokemon. You know,
That's true.
It was just fun to watch him open packs and talk about it. Like it was cool.
You're right.
He's likable. He's funny. He's good.
He's hilarious.
He's hilarious.
And he has 2 big ass dents in his head.
He does.
He does, and it's so funny. My vote's Tim the Tatman.
Tim
for
the
Content Creator
Tatman
of
for
the
sure.
Year.
He has a beautiful beard and a whole lot of tattoos.
He does. Did
And
you see his new one he got?
I have not.
He got, I want to say it's like Majin Vegeta
Really?
on his leg, and it looks amazing.
Nice.
You have to check it out. I'll show you later. If you guys want to see it, I'm sure you can Google it, Facebook it. I don't know. You'll find it somewhere. You'll find it somewhere.
Tatman.
Tim the Tatman's
There we
Majin
go.
Vegeta tattoo. Content Creator of the Year, as voted for by the J&J Arcadecast.
He's gonna win now.
He's gonna win now.
You're welcome.
Anybody we vote for is gonna win.
Tim
Obviously,
the Tatman, you are welcome.
easily gonna win.
Yep.
All right, this is my one of my favorite categories of the Game Awards. The best multiplayer.
Ooh.
For outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game genre or platform. That was a mouthful, Jesus.
No, that was right.
All right, so you got Animal Crossing New Horizons for Nintendo.
Oh my goodness.
Among Us. It's a good one.
Yep.
Call of Duty Warzone. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout or Valorant. This is a big lineup.
Heavy hitters.
Heavy
Joshua.
hitters in this lineup, man.
These are heavy hitters.
This is rough.
Yeah.
I think out of all these games, we've played all these games.
We've played all these games.
And my pick, I'm gonna say it's gonna be easy pick for me. I don't know.
Well, okay, I know what mine is as well. We'll say it at the exact same time.
All right, on the count of 17.
Wait.
Okay, on the count of 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Warzone.
Animal Crossing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was really weird.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Yep.
I loved Animal Crossing for about 2 days.
Really?
I really did.
Oh my goodness. And I had so much fun playing. Like me, like Lorna and I would like hop on Animal Crossing together. And it was really cute because she has like her cute little person looks like her, right? And whenever I had joined her island, she was like, "Come find me" or whatever. And I was like walking around looking for her. And she was sitting on a bench, and like we sat on a bench next to each other in Animal Crossing.
Okay.
And we were like literally 2 feet away from each other in our apartment.
All right. Well, that's weird.
But it was so much fun. Like Colt, Amber, and I played Animal
That's
Crossing.
true. See, I
times.
didn't experience multiplayer in Animal Crossing.
Mhm.
I played it by myself during quarantine. I didn't really do the whole multiplayer thing where you go to other people's islands
Gosh,
and
let's
stuff like
pick
that.
it back up.
No, I'm not gonna pick it back up.
Pick it back up.
I'm regretting that about digital because I would have returned it already. So there's that.
Get out.
I would have returned it and got Warzone, even though it's free.
It was free.
I don't care. I'll buy it.
Okay. I think I'll agree with you as far as Warzone though, because even if I hated Warzone at the beginning of it, because I'm not that big into battle royals.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
I definitely had a lot of fun, and I played Warzone way more than I played Animal
We played the crap out of Warzone,
Yes.
and it was very competitive. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I probably put the most hours in Warzone this year than any other game, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I could. There's a solid argument there. I just played so much Animal Crossing and had so much fun with it. It was fun.
It was a cute game.
It's a cute game, and it deserves to win at least one award.
If they had a category for the cutest game of the year, they got my vote. Actually, take that back. Fall Guys got my vote.
I was saying like Fall Guys is pretty cute. Although I do love Fall Guys. This is a hard one.
This is a hard game, but if I'm going solely based off how much hours I played, it has to be Warzone.
And I'll agree with you. I think
But
Warzone.
I love all these games.
I think Warzone is going to win this one. I think Warzone has a good chance. Personally, my bias is saying Animal Crossing, but logically, it's going to be Warzone or Fall Guys. I would say.
I don't know. I feel like Among Us is going to be up there.
You think so?
It had that big of an impact,
and there's people are still playing it.
A lot of big name people are still playing it. But
so I think who we're going to vote for. And ultimately, who's going to win is going to be Call of Duty Warzone, correct?
I think so.
All right, let's
Warzone it is.
Let's just go ahead and
voted.
Write it in stone. It's there forever.
I don't think that's the saying.
Congratulations. Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, we'll go with it.
I don't know.
Write it in stone. All right, next category. You got the best sports/racing game for the best traditional and non-traditional sports and racing game.
Wow. What's a non-traditional sports or racing game?
I don't know, honestly. Whatever. We got Dirt 5.
Oh, that's not non-traditional.
F1 2020.
I don't know what that is.
That's another like. It's F1 racing. I mean.
Okay. I didn't know that was a racing game.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. FIFA 21, NBA 2K21, or Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. What do you think?
I mean, I'm a little disappointed.
Were you expecting to see a game on here that you're not seeing?
I was.
Oh, what game was it?
EA Sports UFC 4.
Okay, that's a fair one, honestly.
Yeah, I mean it's not as good as its like previous installments, but it's still so much fun to play. And anyway, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 are gonna win.
That's my vote too.
Yeah,
I really love that game.
It's gonna win because I feel like it sold better than all the other. Probably not FIFA.
FIFA is one of the biggest selling games of
like worldwide. FIFA probably sold better. But my bias is saying Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2.
For our vote, I feel like Tony Hawk Pro Skater is going to be good. Colt would agree here.
Colt?
I think he no-lifed it 100% in like 3 days. But
I know for a fact he did.
Yeah, he's a weirdo. But easy vote for us. I think it could go with FIFA
I think, yeah, it's a toss-up between Pro Skater
or
and
NBA.
FIFA.
Even NBA is such a big game, but no one likes it. I don't understand why it's doing on here.
I mean, I liked it, just no one wanted to play it with
Such a terrible
me.
game.
Oh my god.
Such a terrible
All
game.
right, whatever. You don't like Halo, you don't like sports. Okay, we get it, Josh.
Yeah, you're right. All right, whatever. Next category. You got the best simulation/strategy game. Best game focused on real-time or turn-based simulation or strategy at gameplay, irrespective of platform. You got the Crusader Kings 3, Desperados 3, Gears Tactics, Microsoft Flight Simulator, or XCOM Chimera Squad. You already know where I'm going with this.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Microsoft Flight Simulator, man, that game was so much fun. I actually played the crap out of it.
Did you really?
I did. It's on Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Did you fly simulating some flight?
I spread my wings and I flew.
Well, then that's who we're voting for,
That's what
Joshua.
we're voting for.
Thank
I don't
you,
care about any other game.
Microsoft Flight Simulator, for giving Josh the wings he so deserves. You can't see him, but he's flapping his wings.
Flying.
He's flapping them.
I'm just flapping away.
And you know what? That's our vote. That's who's gonna win. Even though it's probably gonna be Gears Tactics.
Yeah, it's
'Cause I
probably
heard
Gears
I heard
Tactics.
that game was okay.
It's a pretty good game.
I'm
From what I've
surprised Magic the Gathering isn't on there.
Anyways, that game should never be on anything.
I think it came out like a few years ago, so it wouldn't even be eligible.
Yeah. Plus the game sucks. All right, best family game. For the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. You ready for this?
No.
Animal Crossing: New Horizons.
Mm-hmm.
Crash Bandicoot 4: It's About Time. Fall Guys: Ultimate Knockout. Mario Kart Live: Home Circuit. Minecraft Dungeons. Or Paper Mario: The Origami King.
This is another one of those categories that is a toss-up. There's so many heavy hitters here.
They're all so good, man.
Have you actually seen Mario Kart Live?
I've seen it. Obviously, I haven't played it, but
it's super neat.
It's pretty sweet.
Like I saw it and I was like, Lauren, I want that. Like
as soon as they announced it, I was like, I need it.
yeah, like I want that. We should. Do you just want to go in and like just go buy one real quick? We can.
Yeah, we can just put a pause on this. We'll come back in a second.
All right, we'll be back.
All right, what's your vote here?
This is a toss up, man.
This one's a tough category to win.
As far as like family games, once again, my personal bias is screaming Animal Crossing.
It is,
or Fall Guys.
It is
More so Animal Crossing.
I feel like in this category, all these games are good, but if we're going strictly off of best family game, it has to be Animal Crossing,
It has
right?
to be, because it's like you could get together with your whole family and cut trees down.
You can go out and just cut some trees.
Cut some trees, man.
Plant some flowers.
Plant some flowers.
That's pretty much the whole game.
Talk to your residents.
Listen to KK Slider.
Which he's a bop, by
Putting
the
out
way.
some bangers.
He's putting out bangers. Bangers.
I can say
KK
bangers
Slider.
this episode.
You
'cause we're playing
cannot
Animal
play.
Crossing.
Nope, you're not allowed to still.
Okay.
Anyway, and I think Animal Crossing should win.
I do too.
If it doesn't win any other award, it needs to win this one.
I agree. I think that's a good pick. Fall Guys would be my other pick, but I feel like it's not really much of a family game.
It's not.
It's not something you just sit around on the couch and just bring the whole family in. Jill and Sally are coming in. They're like, let's play Fall Guys.
Yeah, and then your dad, who just got home from a long day of work, is like, "What the hell is Fall
He
Guys?"
just beats your
Whoa,
ass.
easy.
And they just beat
No,
the
no,
kids.
stop,
And then he
stop.
beats his wife.
No, Jesus Christ.
Then he just sits down and
That's
eats a
enough.
sloppy joes.
It's enough. That's enough. And then he looks up Fall Guys because he feels bad.
And then he's like, come on, guys, let's play
go
some
play
Fall
some
Guys
Fall
now. Anyways, Animal Crossing wins.
That got dark.
Reminds me of my childhood. All right.
Whoa.
Best
okay.
fighting game.
Oh boy, Joshua.
This is your category.
This is
Best
my
fighting game.
forte.
For the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. I can already tell you what your choice is going to be, but it's fine.
yeah.
We got a Grand Blue Fantasy versus
Nice.
Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate.
What the hell is that?
Never heard of it.
Never heard
Street Fighter 5, the Champion Edition.
What the hell is that?
One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows.
Oh my goodness.
And Under Night in Birth XC Late. I'm not going to have a choice in this. I don't play any of these games. This is going to be all you here. We already know what you're going with.
Okay. So, personally, now I know that what was the first one?
Grand Blue Fantasy Versus.
I know that's a very good fighting game and very big in Japan.
Okay.
So that could be like a dark horse in this category. No one cares about One Punch Man.
I did not know that.
I don't think anyone cares about One Punch Man.
I've never seen the show. So.
Me neither.
Okay.
And that last one, I think you just threw a bunch of words together. But
yeah, it was Under Night and Birth XC Late. That's what the thing says. I don't know.
So, I mean, obviously, I'm going to vote for Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate.
I feel like that's just the biggest game in this category. It has to win.
It has the biggest budget. It didn't. Okay, so there's some gripes within, Mortal Kombat fans, like as far as like the gameplay. It doesn't play as well as Mortal Kombat X did, or there's some things that they took out that fans didn't really like. But at the end of the day, it's still one of the most competitive fighting games. Still has the biggest fan base. It still has the most entertaining esports scene.
That's true.
It has the Terminator.
It has the Rambo.
It has Rambo.
Jason Voorhees.
Not in this game.
Does it not?
No, it has RoboCop.
Oh, it does have RoboCop.
The Joker.
The Joker. I
which
love the Joker.
Is amazing.
He kind of looks kind of funny, but
he looks great he
looks great
in this game, and you cannot get enough of Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Anytime I think fighting game, in my head, it's Mortal Kombat.
You think of Mortal Kombat. That is exactly my point. As someone who doesn't play fighting games, the first fighting game that comes to your mind when you think fighting games is Mortal Kombat. And I think that speaks volumes.
I agree.
Which is why Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate is going to win this category.
I agree.
I think it deserves it.
I do too.
They have they had a great song.
What song is that?
So I think it was by what's his name?
I have no idea.
It was some rapper. I can't remember his name right now. Oh my god. Okay, whatever.
Tupac.
Yes. No. Whenever they like announced the game, they had like this rapper.
Biggie Smalls.
Moving on. What's the next category?
Best action/adventure game.
Okay.
For the best action/adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving.
Ooh.
We have Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ghost of Tsushima, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, or The Last of Us Part 2, which are all big hitters.
Yeah, I mean, there's once again, this is another category which it's a toss up, which I think really like speaks to like how many great games came out.
We had so many great games.
It's kind of crazy, huh? To put things into perspective.
I've played a couple of these games. There's a few games I haven't got to play yet. I've watched gameplay on all of them. But my vote, and I feel like it's gonna throw you off here.
I think this is more of a Josh category because you're into these types of games, right?
I mean, I am into these type of games.
Yeah.
And this game that I'm gonna tell you is what I thought, or at least think, should have won Game of the Year. But obviously, it's not nominated. We're gonna talk about that here in a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
But it's gonna be Star Wars Jedi.
Fallen Order. I had a feeling that's what you were gonna go with. It looks like fun.
It's such a good storytelling game. The puzzles in the game were good. The combat was good. The whole Star Wars universe. This story is actually canon to the whole storyline.
Interesting.
And it's such a good game. If you haven't played it yet, please do yourself a favor and go play it.
Go play the game, people. It's out there. It's available to you.
It's available. It's out there. I think it's on Game Pass. I think it's probably
EA Play.
It's on EA
which,
Play.
If you have Game Pass, you get Disney Plus.
It'll be there.
And EA Play for $10 a month.
You can watch Mandalorian. You can play Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It's going to be a good time for Star Wars fans if you have an Xbox.
Yeah, only if you have an Xbox.
I mean, you can still pay out of pocket to watch Disney Plus and just play it on your PlayStation or whatever.
No.
No, I'm not doing it.
Have an Xbox.
Just buy an Xbox. You can never play it. But the other games in this category were really great. Oh my God, Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Great game. I played that. I put a few hours into it. It's a great game. I watched gameplay of Ghost of Tsushima, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I've seen The Last of Us Part 2. I have not seen anything on Miles Morales because I don't want it spoiled for me. But
because you're gonna play it whenever you inevitably get a PlayStation.
Yeah, Angelica just bought me a PlayStation 5 an hour ago. I'm
really?
Sure.
She did?
Yeah,
is that confirmed?
I told her, I was like, hey,
should I call her into the room?
GameStop just released a PlayStation 5. You should probably go pick me up one, whatever, online. I'm sure she did. She would have let me
Should I call her into the room and we can have
Please
her
don't. I don't want to be upset during the podcast.
Okay, cool. We'll find out after this.
Anyway, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, best action adventure game in my opinion.
All right. Well, there you have it. That's who's winning.
That's right.
There you go.
This one is going to be a good category for not me. It might be for you. I don't know a whole lot of these games, but I know a lot of them are popular. It's best action game.
Okay.
For the best game in the action genre, focus primarily on combat. We got Doom Eternal, which is the only game I really know.
Okay.
Hades, which is apparently a really huge game.
Yeah, apparently it did really well. I honestly haven't heard of it.
It was huge. Everybody's talking about it. I've never played it. But anyways, we got Half-Life Alyx, the little VR game.
Yeah, it's a VR game.
Neo 2, and Streets of Rage 4. Do you have an opinion in this category?
I think for sure, like my personal opinion, so from what I've been hearing, Hades is huge or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like this really big game that I haven't heard anything about. But
So
there's always that one thing that you don't hear about.
there's always one game in the category you're like, I don't know what that is, but then it wins all these awards.
I mean,
my friend Carlos that I work with, he actually plays Hades, and he said this is like his choice of game of the year. He said he
what is
loves
it like?
I have no idea.
He just told you he
probably told me. It went like one ear out the other because I was like, what the hell is Hades?
Okay. I think Doom Eternal should win. I mean,
that's the only game I played. I played Doom Eternal. I loved it. I loved the first Doom, not the first Doom, but
the remake,
the 2016
right, yeah.
Doom, and I thought Doom Eternal was just as good, or if not better.
I think it's an entertaining like arcade shooter.
It's so much fun just blowing. What are they? Zombies? Aliens?
They're like demons.
Demons. They are demons. That's right.
Yeah.
I just love
you're in hell.
Demons with
a shotgun.
A shotgun. I was gonna say something weird, but
or a bazooka.
Yeah, bazookas are sweet.
Or
your mouth. All right. So Doom Eternal is our action game here. What do you think? Great. All right. Let's move on. All right. We got innovation in accessibility in this game. What was that? What does that category mean? Well, let me tell you.
I'm trying to hold it.
It's recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help the games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience.
Okay.
Are you ready for this category? Which is filled with big hitters again.
I'm going to try my best here.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Grounded, which was a great game. I tried to play that with you, and you hated it.
No, I didn't hate it. Colin hated it. He literally played it, and he was like, I hate this game.
Yeah, whatever. Me and Kyle and Zach played it. I think Mark played it too, and we loved it. I tried
playing it with
we
with
loved
you.
that game.
It's just, I couldn't see anything. I kept getting beat up by ladybugs. Okay, it was the worst.
It was scary, man. Like trying to fight wolf spiders.
Oh yeah, the spiders were rough.
Oh, anyways, we got Hyperdot, The Last of Us Part 2, and Watchdog Legions. Or Legion.
Is it Watch Dogs?
Watch Dogs Legion.
There we go.
Sorry.
Okay, you're good.
I can't read today.
It's okay.
Or any day, really. What's your vote on this? What do you think?
What's my vote on this? Do you really want to know?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I don't have a vote.
Yeah, I don't think you haven't played any of these games.
I haven't really gotten to, like, I mean, I played Grounded, which was fun.
You just said you hated it.
I never said I hate. You keep saying I hated Grounded.
I said you hated it for you.
Okay, thank you.
My pick is Grounded. I feel like it was very innovative in its gameplay. It puts you in a world where you're just a tiny human being. You're a kid. You shrunk yourself, and you fight ants. You fight spiders. You fight ladybugs. It's super sweet.
It's a lot of fun.
If you haven't played it yet, guess what? It's on Xbox Game Pass with everything else.
It's on Game Pass. The greatest thing of all time.
It really is.
The Game Pass.
All right, next we got the best VR/AR game.
Wow.
Which I play a lot of VR games on my PSVR. I love it. None of these games I've ever played, but I've seen gameplay on it. We got Dreams, Half-Life Alyx, The Marvel's Iron Man VR, Star Wars Squadrons, and The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners.
I've seen The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners.
It's kind of sick, dude.
It's pretty scary.
Everybody sticks, or when they talk about this trailer, they always talk about the one part where the guy sticks like the gun in the zombie's mouth and just.
Yep.
It's super sweet.
Super cool.
What's your pick on this one? What do you think? Do you have a pick on this one?
The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners.
That one. My pick is actually Star Wars Squadrons.
Really?
It's actually a sweet game where you're in the cockpit of an X-wing or a TIE fighter. I can't remember which one it is. I don't know if you're in both. I've only seen gameplay of an X-wing.
I think you're in the
But there's an actual storyline to it that seems really good. There's good multiplayer. I feel like for me, Star Wars Squadrons is it.
Nice. I just like putting the barrels of shotguns in zombies' mouths and just blasting their brains out.
I bet that's not the only thing you like putting in their mouths.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna take this vote. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to Star Wars Squadrons.
You can have it.
All right.
You can have it because we got to go with Mortal Kombat, even though you had no say in that whatsoever.
That's true.
But you can have it.
All right. Fine. All right. This next category is the best community support.
Okay.
So it's recognizing a game for outstanding community support, their transparency and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates / patches. So it's not necessarily the game itself, but how good they were with their community. So we got Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, and Valorant. What do you think?
I think you're going to be a little surprised by
Am I?
by my choice here.
Okay, let's hear it.
I think it's No Man's Sky.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I think it's No
Let's
Man's
hear
Sky.
it. Why do you think that?
Because when that game launched,
God awful.
it was garbage.
God awful. It wasn't bad.
It
They just had
was-
a lot of promises that they could not keep.
Well, the just thing is like the game was too big, right? And they didn't have enough to do.
So it was too big. And remember when they were talking to Hello Games, the CEO, he was like, the game is so massive, you'll never see another player. And then 1 hour later, while they were showing gameplay, 2 guys ran into each other. The dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's hilarious. But if you see like where the game was when it launched to where it is now,
Yes, I do agree.
It's actually playable. There's
I do
things
agree.
you can do now, and I think they did the community right by not giving up on the game.
They did in 2020. If we were voting this back in, what was it, 2016 maybe?
2016.
They had the game released for best community support.
It wouldn't
they
even
would
be
get a
nominated.
Fat 0.
It wouldn't even be nominated.
A fat
But
0.
I think No Man's Sky deserves the vote because
I think so too.
Because they did their community right with their improvements.
I agree.
And I hate Destiny 2.
Destiny 2 is a garbage game. Sorry, Mark. I'm sorry, Kyle. But
I'm not sorry.
I'm not playing with you. I'm sorry. I'm going to be real honest with you. I uninstalled the game. So next time you ask me to play it and I have a weird excuse, refer back to this
just
podcast.
because you uninstalled the game.
All right. Our pick is No Man's Sky. All right. The next category is the best mobile game. For the best game playable on a mobile device, we have Among Us, Call of Duty Mobile,
Oh,
Genshin Impact.
the hell is that?
That's actually a really good game. I played it.
Is it?
Legends of Runeterra and Pokemon Cafe Mix. I'm just gonna tell you my pick here.
I think it's obvious.
I feel like you know.
It's Pokemon Cafe Mix.
It's obviously gonna be not that. It's Among Us.
Among Us, yes.
I feel like that was such a great game. I didn't play it on mobile, obviously, but I do play it on PC, and all my mobile friends were able to play with us.
Yeah, like me.
Like you, exactly. Like you, Cole, Amber. I can't think of everybody else that played with us that one night, and it was so much fun.
It was all fun.
And everybody loves it. My niece plays it. She got it taken away from her, actually.
Really?
'cause
Why?
She typed in the chat, "Fuck you" to some other guy.
Oh,
She's
my-
6 or 7. I don't remember
Well,
her
you
age.
can tell your 6 or 7-year-old niece to not do that.
It was hilarious. I laughed right in her face when my sister told me, but whatever. Yeah, it's a great game for all ages, unless you're my niece. She's not allowed to play no more.
No, unless
Talk to
your 6 or 7-year-old likes to
Drop F-bombs.
scream
in Among Us.
profane words
Ugh,
at
terrible.
Adults.
Is that your pick too? Or-
Yeah, absolutely. I think
Okay.
for sure. Yeah, Among Us, it's just a lot of fun, and I'm
It
actually
was a lot of
I'm really good at lying. So I'm really good at lying.
Are you lying to me right now?
I mean, am I? Like, who's to know?
I guess just me.
I think the amount of W's I have as an imposter in Among Us.
That's true.
I remember like the first game I ever played. I was an imposter, and it was me and Jake.
Oh God.
And I didn't know what I was doing. So Jake is
Oh,
over
no.
here. There's two non-imposters and me and Jake. Jake kills one, and I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm trying to kill it, but kill the dude. And so we get caught, or Jake gets caught, and he's like screaming like, "What the fuck?" You know, raging like Rage Jake does.
Oh, you know,
but-
like he does.
yeah, but I think the second time I was an imposter, it was with Jake again, and we ended up winning because I got the game. You know, it's fun. It's fun to lie.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. It's a great game.
There you go. Among Us is the winner of this cat.
I feel like it's gonna win the category.
It's going to because we're gonna vote for it right now.
Best indie game for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a few games that we talked about before. We got Carrion, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, Hades, Spelunky 2, and Spirit Fair.
So I'm surprised that Hades is an indie game.
It is an indie game.
It's
Yeah.
not a AAA.
It's not a AAA game.
Product.
Yeah, it's not.
That's insane to me. That it's nominated for so many things, and it's an indie game.
That's right.
Still not knowing anything about it, I cannot vote for it for anything, which is a shame.
The only games I've really played out of these were Fall Guys and Spelunky 2. Spelunky 2 is a great game. I highly enjoyed it. The first one was great. The second was just as good, if not better. But in my opinion, this game goes to Fall Guys.
Goes to
Ultimate
Fall
Knockout.
Guys.
They really stood out as an indie team
for about a week. Yeah.
For about a week, and then Among Us came out and trashed them.
But Fall Guys is so much fun.
Fall Guys is good. Season 3 is coming out soon. Hopefully it's good. Maybe it'll reign king again.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get a PC and we can play some Fall Guys.
Maybe
together.
we will. Yes. But that's our pick for best indie.
I think it deserves it.
I think so too. This next one is a good category. I like this category. There's a lot of big hitters in this category again. I feel like there's a lot of big hitters in a lot of these categories. But
all around. Good year for games.
It is. The best ongoing game. Okay. Award to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. We have Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Call of Duty Warzone, Fortnite, or No Man's Sky. I'll start with this one.
Yeah, you go for it.
My pick. And as much as I don't want to say it, Fortnite has this category in its bag.
Okay, can you name this off? Name the games off for me again?
It's Apex Legends.
Okay.
Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Warzone, Fortnite, and No Man's Sky.
You're voting for Fortnite.
I'm voting for Fortnite because they change their game every week. Every week there's something new. There's something new for the players who play it to experience. They're constantly changing their maps. They're constantly adding new game modes. And Call of Duty Warzone would have had my vote, but we've been playing on the same map for a year now.
What's going to happen in a few days?
They're going to change the map.
You're getting a whole new map.
You know what happened last week and the week before that and the week before that? New content in Fortnite. For this category, for best ongoing game, I feel like it has to go to Fortnite.
I got to argue with you on this one.
Okay, what's your pick here? No, it's fine. That's fine. It's fine. I like it.
Like the Black Ops Cold War launch event through Warzone.
That's right. It was pretty insane.
It was insane.
That's one event.
Okay. Well, did they not have the event when the stadium opened up?
Yep.
That's an event.
That they had a POI that was already in the map open up.
Okay.
All right.
And they added the bunkers, which was integral to the gameplay.
It is.
At towards the end of the Modern Warfare Warzone life cycle.
That is true.
People are always going straight for the bunkers because they know that's where the best loot is.
That is true.
Warzone didn't add the most content, but when they added content, it mattered.
It was good. It was good content. It mattered. But if I had to pick, I would even put Apex Legends over Warzone.
You would put Apex No one plays Apex Legends.
I honestly, for this category, Call of Duty Warzone is the least game, the last game I would pick. I would pick Apex Legends, Destiny 2, which I uninstalled, Fortnite, and No Man's Sky above Warzone, just because of the lack of diversity in this game. I have to say it. That's my argument. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I know, it's weird. I love the game. Don't get me wrong. I love the game, but it's stale and it's old.
I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree here.
We will.
I stand by my beliefs that they didn't put a lot into. They didn't change the game frequently, but when they changed the game, it mattered and people paid attention.
That's fair.
So who's playing what more? Are people playing Warzone more or Fortnite more?
I don't have the numbers.
It's gonna be Warzone.
You think so?
It's going to be there's no way it's gonna Fortnite has died off within the last year.
It has. I will say that I used to be a big Fortnite player. I haven't played in over a year because it has died off and Warzone took over for a bit. But if I had to compare the two number wise, I don't know what game has more players, active players right now. I'm gonna be real. I don't know. For this sake, we're gonna go with Call of Duty Warzone.
No. We're gonna
because we picked one of my games, we picked one of your games, so now we're going back and forth.
No, we're gonna agree to disagree, and we're gonna choose Destiny 2.
Destiny 2 it is.
Yep, that's what that's what's winning.
that's what's gonna win.
Yep.
This next category I don't really want to talk about. This category I do like. The best performance award to an individual for voice over acting, motion, and or performance capture. You have Ashley Johnson as Ellie for The Last of Us Part 2. Laura Bailey as Abby in The Last of Us Part 2. This name, I'm just gonna butcher it. The guy that played the Ghost of Tsushima, is Dusuki Tazuji Ajin Sahaki. He has a very complicated name. Okay. I don't know how to read that.
I kind of want to try reading it.
It's pretty bad. Come around and look at it. Logan Cunningham as Hades in Hades, or Nadji Jeter as Miles Morales in Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Okay. I know how to pronounce his name.
Okay, let me hear it.
It's Daisuke Tsuji.
Okay.
That's how you pronounce his name.
Sure, that sounds good to me.
Yep. All right.
I think this category is very easy to me. I've seen gameplay from all of these except for
really
Miles
don't know what
Morales.
that's how you
I'm sorry,
pronounce
Mr. Jeter. But this one goes out to Ashley Johnson as Ellie because I just love Ellie so much.
I think
as a character.
I think you're right. I think because she was like the main character, right?
Yes, she's the main character. You actually play as Ellie in this game. Never mind. Spoiler. Sorry.
I mean, of course, everyone knew that.
Ashley Johnson, she's great, very emotional actress for Ellie. Ellie plays an integral role in the Last of Us world, and I feel like it's an easy vote for her.
Yep, there you go.
The game got a lot of hate, but I feel like you cannot deny her performance in it.
Yep. I mean, I think voice acting matters at the end of the day.
It really does.
I like hearing Sergeant Wood's Menendez from Black Ops 2.
I agree. This one's a fun category for me. I like it. Best art direction for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. We have Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, and The Last of Us Part 2.
So for me, this one's interesting because like I'm really into like old like Japanese style things.
Yes, exactly.
And
I feel like I know where we're going with this.
Yes, but Ori and the Will of the Wisp is so unique.
Oh, it was so beautiful.
It's so unique and beautiful,
such a beautiful
and
game.
It's like art design.
It is.
So I have a problem with this one because I'm torn between those two.
That's exactly two I'm torn between.
Exactly.
Honestly,
because I'm really into like old Japanese looking stuff and like samurai. Like
so I don't know if you know, but the Ghost of Tsushima actually has different color modes that you can play in. You can play in the full vibrant color, but you can also play in this like black and white.
Oh, that will look
and
so
it looks
good.
So it looks
Oh
so
my
good.
Goodness, that will look so good.
But the beautiful colors of Ori and the Will of Wisp is just it's untouched.
Yeah, it's like with like the darker backgrounds, but like
Yes.
the brightness of
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful game. It's hard to pick between those two, but we're gonna have to. This is just
toss up. I'm gonna say
all right. Let me hear it.
Ori and the Will of the Wisp.
Okay, that's what I was gonna go with.
There you go.
Ghost of Tsushima is gonna win some stuff later,
Maybe.
in my opinion. But for best art direction, Ori and the Will of the Wisp
All right, well there you have it.
goes for that one.
That's who's winning. We're gonna get 100% of our prediction. They're not even predictions. We're just telling you who's gonna win.
We're telling you who's gonna win.
That's
because
this.
obviously we
This
know.
is what's happening.
This is exactly what's
We're gonna look real dumb when we get every single one of these wrong.
every category we vote in is gonna be wrong. I can already
When
feel it.
Apex Legends wins the best ongoing game or whatever the hell.
Imagine. All right. Next category is best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in the game. We got the 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades. Hades is on here.
Yeah, it's nominated for everything.
It is. And then The Last of Us Part 2.
Okay. So narrative being
Best narrative, the best story, the
Yeah.
best storytelling game that they, out of these, whatever.
sure, yeah.
What's your vote on this one?
I want to say, I mean, just knowing like the general story and not very much about any of the other games,
Yeah.
like the Last of Us Part 2.
That's
is
what I'm going
probably
with.
gonna win because
what I'm gonna go with.
I've heard it's a very emotional game.
It is. And a lot of people didn't like it.
It's a
A
game
lot
that
of people didn't like the way it turned out or the storyline itself, but it tells a good story.
it's a game that like so I went and I saw my dad like I want to say like a month ago or whatever, and he owned The Last of Us 2.
Oh,
like,
really?
For his PlayStation. I was like, why do you have this? He's like, I played it. He's like, I played through the whole thing. I was like, Dad, you don't play video games.
Exactly.
And he's like, I played it. He's like, I enjoyed it. And so
It's such a good story.
yeah, and like he's the guy that got me into fighting games like as a kid. So it was very weird like to talk to him, and he's not very much into story based games. So it was kind of crazy to see that he played through it and he enjoyed it. So if he liked it, it must be good.
Yeah, I think it's I think it'll win that category, no problem.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
And here we are. The last category of the night.
Is it best racing game?
It's the best racing game.
Wow.
No, it's not the best racing. It's the game of the year.
Game of the year.
Game
Here
of
we
the
go.
year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields.
Clash of Clans is it?
It's not Clash of Clans. We got Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Animal Crossing New Horizons, or The Last of Us Part 2. I'm actually surprised to see Hades on this list.
I'm also surprised to see Hades on this list.
There's a lot of games that could have taken its place. Hades is the underdog, I feel like, for this category, and they may win it.
Do you know what's surprisingly not on this list?
What isn't?
Miles Morales.
Miles Morales is not on this list.
It was only nominated for one thing that we talked about, I think.
Yeah, it was.
The game must suck.
game doesn't
That's all
suck.
I'm gonna
The
say.
game
The
doesn't
game
suck.
must be bad. I'm not gonna play it. Okay.
Whatever. You don't have a PlayStation anyways. My pick for this one, I think I made it very clear. Ghost of Tsushima is going to win Game of the Year, hands down.
Come on now.
They
Josh.
sold 5 million copies of the game in 4 months.
Okay.
In 4 months.
Okay.
Give it a year, they're going to push 8 to 10 million copies sold.
Let me look something up real quick. Talk to the people.
I'll talk to the people. I have not played Ghost of Tsushima myself. I've watched gameplay. I've seen Twitch streamers play it. It's a beautiful game all around. The storytelling is great. The graphical capabilities are insane. The songs, the open world, it's everything you can ask for out of a game. I think it's going to win Game of the Year. Like I said, they sold 5 million copies. That alone speaks for itself. But if there's a game that will surprise me, it has to be Hades. You know, it might swoop in and win.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say one thing real quick. My pick for Game of the Year, the game that took up most of my time during quarantine.
Oh no!
The game that sold 14 million copies in 6 months.
Oh no!
Animal Crossing: New Horizons.
Wow!
Is winning Game of the Year.
Imagine if they did.
They're going to.
I mean, I don't think you can put it against Ghost of Tsushima or The Last of Us Part 2. But
I don't think there was, sad to say, a better time for this game to come out.
No, that's very true. The Animal Crossing game came out at the perfect time.
When Animal Crossing came out, you couldn't find a Nintendo Switch.
That's true.
You still can't find a Nintendo Switch.
That's very true.
They're hard to come by. They're cleared off shelves.
They are.
14 million copies in 6 months is incredible. That's huge.
It is.
Which is why it's going to win Game of the Year, because that's 14 million people that bought this game and played it and that are going to vote for it.
That's true. I hope all 13 million of those 8-year-olds come on, get their mom's email and vote.
I can attest that at least 5 of those people are not 8-year-olds.
All right, good.
You and I are one of them.
And I'm not voting for it.
Well,
so
I'm going to vote for it. It is 100% game of the year. It saved quarantine, gave me something to do when I felt like I lost everything.
I agree.
Some people don't know, I actually caught COVID.
Wow.
In early July. So while I was coughing and sneezing and
that's right,
and sleeping, I would wake up, and in my waking hours I'd be playing Animal Crossing, cutting trees, fishing.
All the beautiful stuff in
Animal Crossing is going to win Game of the Year.
Well, I guess we'll find out in a few weeks.
I guess so.
2 weeks, I think.
And when it wins, I'm going to laugh in your face.
That's fair. Me and Ghost of Tsushima will still be here.
Let's make a wager, Josh.
All right, let's make a wager.
Right here, live on the J&J Arcade Cast from your spare bedroom.
What do we got here?
I don't know. I mean, let's...
A firm handshake.
No.
Okay.
I say if Animal Crossing... If Ghost of Tsushima wins, I'll have to buy you dinner.
Okay, and if Animal Horizon wins, I will give you a hug.
Dinner.
I'll buy you dinner.
You gotta get
Why
me
not?
dinner.
Well, Ghost of Tsushima already has my vote, so you better go log in and give it a vote.
I am gonna have to go log in and give it a vote.
Okay, well that's today's episode. We are way over time.
Are we really?
We are.
It's a longer episode.
It was a long episode.
I hope everyone enjoyed it though.
I do too. We are excited to hear from you guys. Give us your votes in the YouTube comments or our Facebook page. We want to hear from you. What do you think is your game of the year? If your game of the year wasn't nominated, still give us your vote.
Absolutely. We put a lot of love into this one, so
we did.
So I hope you all enjoyed it.
Johnny, tell them where they can find us on social media.
Oh my goodness. Okay, the weekly test. Here we go. You can find us on Facebook at J&J Arcadecast.
Correct.
All right, cool. Let's see the next one. Twitter at J&J Arcadecast.
Also correct.
On the YouTubes at J&J Arcadecast.
Correct.
Perfect. Let's see. Have I said Instagram yet?
You have not.
Instagram at J&J Arcadecast.
Correct.
I promise you, we're gonna post something eventually.
We will. I forgot about it last week.
Anywhere you can watch or listen to a podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcast.
I don't know anymore else.
Super weird podcast thing that no one uses.
Well, we're there.
We're there at J&J Arcadecast.
Oh, we're gonna be very, very excited for you guys.
Oh, absolutely. So maybe when you're on your trip to
where are we going
Toronto,
today?
Ontario, Canada, you can listen to today's extra long, supersized episode of the J&J Arcadecast.
Yes, you can.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
So excited.
Thank you so much, everybody, for all the love and support. My name is Joshua Cady.
My name is Johnny Albert Vasquez.
And we'll see you next week.
And I love you.
I love you. Too.
Yes, you. I love you. Goodbye, people.
Goodbye.